Hi everyone. So I'm just coming to you from our Superstar Directors Summit here in Meridian, Idaho. We are at what's called Willow Bridge. It's a property owned by Heidi and Orville. It's stunning. Tell me that is not stunning. So we're having our training here and in this building. It's very humbling to be here with the top 1% of our company. These are all superstar directors. They are people that have earned a title based on their efforts as well as the efforts of their teams. And it's just an absolutely incredible experience, and I wish everybody could experience this and know that you can. But I just wanted to stop in real quick, say hello, tell you how humbled I'm feeling. I'm not sure where this feeling of humbleness is coming from, but it's good. It's good. I think we have about 200 consultants here, and we're just soaking in. We just went through a history of Scentsy, because Scentsy's been around for 20 years. Can you imagine that? And yeah, that was quite an incredible walk back through time. I've been with Scentsy for almost 14 of those 20 years, so that's exciting. But I just wanted to share with you how grateful I am to be in this space today, sharing it with hundreds of other consultants, 200 others. So I hope you, I don't know, I guess I just want you guys to experience this with me, and I wish you guys were all here. So this is one of those videos that I'm doing it while people are watching and I get a little nervous. So there's that. Bye.
Hey guys, it's Callie Tara Smith. I'm Becca Levi's daughter and business partner. We're the Superstar Directors for Group Make It Happen, and we're just getting ready to wrap up an amazing week here at Superstar Director Summit in Meridian, Idaho. It is our year to celebrate our 20-year celebration, and it really has truly been just an incredible time of connecting with one another, of learning and networking, and kind of just realizing where other people are kind of where you are or where you want to be, celebrating new successes of showing what can be done, like Justin and Chloe getting Circle of Excellence. So many different things like that just show you that Scentsy still has so many places to go. I want to also just share with you my excitement, as today we got to hear from Heidi and Orville, and I felt this renewed, what's the word I'm looking for? This renewed that's funny. Renewed belief, that's such a simple word based on what we talked about. Renewed belief that I feel like a lot of the superstars received. I feel like I often hear doubts over these last several years, and doubts come, that's just natural. But I feel like today, hearing from them and having that opportunity to hear how Scentsy kind of came to be, and the extreme trust and connection that they have with different leaders within our company, shows that Scentsy's not going anywhere. We're staying the way that we are, and we're going to continue to grow, and we're going to continue to be here. And if you want a seat at our table, then we're so excited to have you. And Edie had shared with me that this was really a really exciting time, because many of you were sharing her posts and saying that this was a goal of yours to be here. And first of all, we want you to know that we truly do want you to be here, and we're so excited to celebrate it with you. But that also, it reminded me of Superstar Director Teresa Gausch when she had shared that she wanted to attend a retreat of ours. And she's not somebody that's in our Group Make It Happen organization, but Mom saw that post, and so when we had an opportunity for her to attend, Mom reached out and invited her, and it was like the most amazing, life-changing thing. She had to go through leaps and bounds to make it there, where she probably shouldn't have, and drove like 13 hours through the night after a move and losing jobs. Like, her story is incredible. But it was something because she did exactly what you guys are doing. And so, not saying that that's going to give you the invitation to just show up here as not a superstar, right? But you're doing the actions, and you're sharing the journey, and you're putting your goals and your aspirations out there. And that was another thing. You're instilling that belief and letting other people know that you have a belief of somewhere you want to go, and letting them know that you need support in that journey. And so those are kind of just my thoughts. And I just hope you have an amazing, amazing day finding joy in your business and joy in this journey, and knowing that there is a place for you here at this table, and we can't wait to welcome you here. So thank you, and have an amazing day.
Thank you, Callie.
You're welcome.
Hi, I'm Dawn Barreros. I'm from New Jersey. I'm Jen Audette's downline, and I just wanted to share with you, being here at Summit has been everything that I expected, or not expected, needed it to be, and so much more, because honestly, I've been struggling. And I have been trying to find my place, trying to find my fire, and I have to tell you, I found it. I found it right here in Idaho, and I cannot wait to bring it back, hopefully to everyone underneath Jen, underneath Edie, anywhere that I can share, because you all need to be here. You all need to feel this. You all need to understand how much Scentsy loves us, and to be able to be touched and just inspired this week has been everything that I needed, and I want that for you. Being here made me realize that I have a place, that I am worthy, that I can do this more than I believed that I could, and I'm so excited. Things are about to happen, and I cannot wait. I hope to share these super goals with you guys, and I hope you know how much Scentsy loves you.
Thank you.
Hey everyone, my name is Pam Willette, and I am friends with Miss Edie because, for those of you who don't know, Edie and I live actually really close to each other in northern Maine. Talking about some good vibes coming out of this summit, and I don't know about some of you, but even though I have been in this company for going on 15 years now, it's not always super exciting, and we go through phases of life where things kind of get complacent and maybe we don't have that joy and sparkle anymore. And I'm going to say right now, coming into this, that sparkle was gone, but this week I have it back. I'm so excited. Hearing Heidi and Orville talk, I felt like my parents were coming home after a huge vacation, and to know that they still have so much faith in us gave me goosebumps. And I don't think there was a dry eye in the room. And so, talking with a lot of people this week, we realized some of you just don't have that connection, or you don't even know who Heidi and Orville is. And to me, that makes me really sad. And I encourage all of you, if you are new, if you are old, if in between, make some connections. Find out who our home office is. Find out who our people are. Go check out Heidi and Orville. Go check out their story. Find somebody who can share some stories with you of the time that Orville sat down next to them at the pool at the hotel, and just like they were anybody. We sometimes put people up on pedestals, and that's not what this company is about. We are all together to make this a beautiful family, and you guys are all part of this family. Good luck, everyone. Find your sparkle.
Thank you.
Hey everyone, my name is Jen Audette. So we are here in Boise, Idaho. And if you could see what I see right now, just pan around for 1 second and show them what I'm looking at. It is so incredible, so beautiful, so peaceful, so beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. And what's really cool is the very first time I came here, which I have no idea how long ago, I'm actually going to be celebrating 16 years with Scentsy this August. The very first time I came here, it was all dirt, and they had gotten a tent, and we were under the tent, and we listened to Orville talk about his dreams of turning this into a beautiful place for Scentsy consultants to gather. Here we are a few years later, and it's more beautiful than ever. I actually think that they have been, because it's changed even a lot since last year, they have been under the gun trying to get this perfect for Heidi and Orville, because they've been gone for 3 years. And they're coming back. So if those of you who have not met them, you are going to absolutely fall in love with them. We got to listen to them today. They actually zoomed in with us. There wasn't a dry eye in the place, because they are two of the most incredible, brilliant, heartwarming, successful, kind. I literally could go on, and until you meet them, you won't understand why we all say that. We're so lucky. There's actually, for those of you who don't know, there's something very special about Scentsy that is completely different than any other company. It's just special. And I can't wait for you to experience it. I can't wait for you to learn. We love them so much. They're like mom and dad. So successful, so incredible, so kind. So this week we've spent here, Edie and I have been together all week and just learned so much, have grown so much, have seen the future of Scentsy, and it is so, I've actually never been as excited as I am right now. So whether you're a brand new consultant or you've been with us for almost as long as Edie and I have been, get ready for some serious, incredible growth. And if that's not what you want, that's totally okay. But I'm really talking to those of you who want to build a really big, successful business, because there's never been a better time. I was lucky enough that I joined back in 2008 when we were in a bit of a recession, and I was desperate for money. Like, I'd never done anything like this, by the way. So I was a dental hygienist. I had 2 children that were 5 and 8. I worked full-time as a dental hygienist about 35 minutes away from my house. I had to commute every day. I had to drop my babies off at daycare and hope that somebody was taking good care of them. My husband worked full-time also. His job was, he was a police officer, so he couldn't just leave and go pick them up early, or it was very, very stressful. And we were living paycheck to paycheck. We had a good income. I mean, I actually made 6 figures, but we were living paycheck to paycheck. And I wanted to go on a great family vacation every year. So just to kind of tell you what my story is, I actually had a Pampered Chef party, and the Pampered Chef lady said to me, Jen, you'd be really good at this. I'm sorry that those of you who are hearing a repeat of my story, but it was, a direct sales company was not something that I ever thought in a million years that I would do. But I was like, as I got more and more desperate, I remembered that compliment that she gave me. And it was years after she gave me that compliment that I decided to join, because it just stuck in my head. So that's one thing to always remember, is that you're never offending anyone when you offer the opportunity to them. They are never, ever going to get mad at you. As a matter of fact, you might change their lives. It might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, it could be in a couple of years. But if you just plant that seed with them and let them know why you think this is such a great company, why you think they would be so good at this, you have no idea what that could do for them and for you. So being here this week, I'm a note taker. I literally write down everything that everyone says. And so I thought, I just pulled out my notes and I was like, what are some things that I would love to share with you? So a couple of facts, like one of my favorite facts that I learned this week is Scentsy. Now, keep in mind, during COVID, when we had the pandemic, our numbers, first of all, let's talk about what kind of a fragrance company can explode when people can't smell. Like, seriously, people can't smell, and we sold more than ever before. Our company was incredibly successful during a pandemic when people couldn't leave their house. And again, let me repeat, I didn't smell for 18 months. I lost complete sense of smell and taste. Brand new catalog came out, brand new scents came out. I had to tell people I had absolutely no idea what they smelled like, and I sold like 3 times the amount. So there you go. Pretty incredible. So anyway, what I loved, one of the figures I heard this week is our sales are 20% higher now than they were in 2019 pre-pandemic. So what a lot of companies are doing right now, for those of you who've been around for a while, I'm hearing from a lot of companies. I just talked to someone recently who was a corporate person for American Airlines, and they compare all of their numbers back to 2019, because again, same thing with them, except they had a huge decline, but you just can't even compare to that, because it was completely abnormal, and you can't say, oh, we're way up now, because nobody was flying back during the pandemic. So it's the same kind of thing. So I thought that was a really cool figure, because sadly, most companies aren't. And I don't ever want to, I never want to wish anything bad on another company, another direct sales company, another company at all. But we are so lucky. What else did they say? That we are on the cusp of another huge hypergrowth. Actually, that was one of the things that Orville said to us, that like, I've never been so excited when Orville was like, he goes, we will be the first company ever. Scentsy will be the first company ever. I think he called it Hypergrowth 3.0. And like, all of us in the room were like, oh my gosh, and if there's anybody in this world that can do it, it is Orville Thompson. Now, I am talking way longer than Edie asked me to, but here I am. So another fact that I love that they shared with us is that having parties is still the most effective way to build a business. They actually specifically came up with home parties are still the most effective way. And why is that so effective? Now, first of all, let me back up. Do you have to do home parties? Absolutely not. You can do a party any way you want. But let me also say that if you are capable of doing a home party, you're doing yourself a disservice by not giving them a try, because you're showing people, you're giving people that I can do that moment. I can do what she does. Oh my gosh, that lady is like a flake, and look how successful she is. Like, anybody can do this. So that's one of the great things about doing parties. So I loved hearing that. What else did I learn? Let's see. Another thing is, like, I hear, not even just with Scentsy, but in general on social media, I love that somebody said, it was actually Chuck Thompson said, we need to all get back to, when something's thrown at us, making the best of it. And that was just a little tip for those of you who have been around for a while. If you know, you know. Let's get back to always making the best of what is thrown at us. Okay, what else do I have here? Okay, so just a couple of real quick tips from super successful superstar directors. And these are like their biggest piece of advice that they gave us. So I'm just going to share it with you. So number one, never stop sharing. Never stop sharing the product. Never stop sharing the business opportunity. Remember, we work for an international fragrance company. We are in 14 countries. You can build a business in 14 different countries. And make sure you understand how that works. I know Edie probably has YouTube videos or she's done trainings. If you don't know, message her, because I know she will love to share that with you. So never stop sharing. Melissa Gratz said to overcome setbacks and break your goals down into bite-sized pieces. That I absolutely love. So, you don't necessarily, if you just joined a month ago, you don't need to say, I want to make $100,000 a year. So break it down a little bit. Like, start off with, how much do you want to make this quarter? What do you want to do? Make enough. I just heard another figure that I heard this week was the magic number that people need is $300 extra a month. That's kind of a magic number that people who are looking to start something to make some extra money, $300 a month is that magic number. Do you know how you can, with Scentsy, like, it's not hard. Anybody can do it if you're willing to put in the work, and it's not a lot of work. It's a fragrance company. When an economy is bad, what are the three things that sell well? Chocolate, alcohol, and fragrance. I'm not going to sell chocolate. I'm not going to sell alcohol, but I love selling fragrance, because no matter what the world, what state the world is in, we still want our homes to smell good. Another one said, have conversations a lot. Have a lot of conversations. She was actually from Mexico, so I wrote it down backwards because anyway, doesn't matter. Have a lot of conversations with people. The next one was embrace change, and remember that, think about serving other people. So what that means is, don't be afraid to offer this opportunity to people, because you never know, even though somebody looks like they're living the perfect life, you might be holding the most incredible opportunity for them that could completely change their lives. Wendy said, every expert was once a beginner. I loved that. Just remember that. You don't need to be an expert at sponsoring. You don't need to be an expert at parties. You don't need to know how much every warmer costs. I still don't know how much every warmer costs. You don't have to have the catalog memorized. Just try. Just get out there and try. Make mistakes, because the best way to learn is to make mistakes. So, and remember that. Don't expect your sponsor or your leaders or anyone to don't let anyone else be responsible for your success, I guess is what I want to say. You be responsible for your success. Tracy said, stay true to the basic principles and trust the system. And what that means is, this is a direct sales company. And I know Edie has gone over that with you, but like, don't underestimate the power of this business because you only paid $99 for a kit. You can still build, like, we have $1 million earners in this room right behind me right now, and who paid $99 for a kit and built a $1 million business. The other thing is, for those of you who have been around for a while, always remember why you started. Just remember, why did you start this in the first place? And sometimes you have to bring yourself back to that and remember why you're doing this. All right, the last one I'm going to share, there was a fantastic piece of advice from Lindsay from Scotland. She said, be inspired so that you can inspire. So that's really more toward our leaders in this incredible group, but make sure that you're inspired. Get out there, watch some podcasts, watch things that make you feel good, that fill your bucket, and so that you can be out there and inspire people. So the biggest thing here is, we are going to experience an incredible hypergrowth. I want you guys to be part of it. And next year, Edie and I really want all of you, well, I know probably not all of you are going to be here by next year, but make it a goal to come see this lake. Make it a goal to come have your picture taken with us. We just took a beautiful picture on the lake, and seriously, we want to see all of you have so much success. We are here for you. Like, build an incredible business, do incredible things, and make a difference for others. So I have talked. I think Edie asked me to make a 2-minute video, and I think we're at about 48 minutes. So I love you guys, and we're so proud of you. We're super excited for what is to come in 2024. Thank you.
Thank you.